Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, November the 6th. It's your boy Colony. Today we're going to talk about my team. I'm going to give a quick team update of what my team looks like, and then I'll go through, my thought process of how I built my team and how I get so much coins. Right now I have 2 million coins. I have a 92 OVR team. So, because last video somebody did mention, they asked me, well, if you don't buy packs, how do you have such a high OVR team? Can you help me out? So this video is going to be all about that. I'm going to go through how I built my team and give you a couple of tips on what I do every week to make sure I have enough coins to get the players that I want to be able to compete in weekend league and head to head. So first though, I actually want to go ahead. I actually started recording. The video got a little too long. I actually opened my weekend league rewards, but it actually got cut off from my video. So I'm actually re-recording this, and actually I'm going to open a different pack. I'm going to go ahead and open a team of the week pack for you guys just to see what I pull and see if I can pull something good. Tyreek Hill is out there. There's a limited out there. So we're going to pull at least one pack. I'm going to pull one pack. All right, and we'll see what I pull. So let's just do that real quick for a treat, because I know people love pack openings. So let's go ahead and see. We can get a 77 plus OVR gold or better, guaranteed, and I have an 8% chance at pulling something really, really, really good. So let's see what I pull. All right, guys. So also, I believe this Friday, Actually, not this Friday. I believe next Friday, which would be November 15th, 79. I believe next Friday, November 15th, will be Harvest. I believe Harvest will start next Friday, guys. So make sure you save your coins and get ready for that. And please give me something good. Wow, that was garbage. 279 OVRs. So that was a bad pack, guys. All right. And that's why I don't buy packs. That's tip number one. Tip number one, guys, is do not buy packs. Yeah, that's my tip, guys. Don't buy packs. It's not worth it. I just wasted probably at least 20K. That's 20K down the drain right there. All right. So don't buy packs. That's my tip number one, guys. That's how I got my team. I did not buy packs. From the start of the year until today, I've only spent maybe $25. All right. Now I spent maybe I think I spent $10 earlier in the year when the game first came out in order to get those level up packs. Those packs that you got at like level 21 or level 26 or whatever it was. So I bought a couple of those for like 150 points. And then I bought a weekly elite fantasy pack. This pack right here, I bought one of these before, close to the start of the year for $5. And then I bought the level 70 series redux pack, which that was my prior video. And if you guys don't know, I pulled a crappy Phillip Rivers 90 OVR from that pack. It was a total loss. It sucked. But that's why I don't really buy packs. All right. Maybe in the future I might do like a weekly elite fantasy pack opening for you guys. If I start to get a little following or whatever, I might start doing that every week. But for right now, I just don't buy packs. It's not a good value. All right, packs are there to soak up your coins, guys. Packs are available to soak up your coins and for them to get money. All right, so stay away from packs. That's my first tip for your daily solos. I mean your daily missions. Just open a get a player pack. All right, just open a get a player pack for your daily missions. Maybe a gold player pack. All right, if there's a limited out there, maybe go ahead and do a gold player pack, but I suggest just doing the cheapest pack every day for your daily missions, and that's it. All right, so let's get started here, guys. So that's rule number one: don't buy packs. All right, you don't have to spend money on this game. All right, that's not how I made my coins. I have 2 million coins right now. I have a 92 OVR team, and one thing I didn't do was I didn't buy packs. All right, so I have enough coins right now. I can go out there. I can get an Aaron Donald. I can get whoever I want if I wanted to. All right. All right, so that's tip number one. Don't buy packs. All right. And also another tip: make sure you do your daily missions every day. All right. Make sure you do your daily missions. Do your 2 solos or whatever. Purchase a silver pack. Get your dailies done, and then you start getting stuff like this. You get bonus coins, and in less than 3 weeks, I'll get another 92 OVR power up pass, guys. Who I will probably use it on probably Aaron Donald. All right. I don't think I'm gonna get Tyreek Hill. I think I'm gonna use it on Aaron Donald. All right, but we'll see when we get there. But in less than 3 weeks, I'll get another 92 OVR for free. All right. So make sure you do your daily missions, so you get that. You know, do your MUT Master, so you get the free Pat Tillman. That's just the common stuff that everybody probably knows by now. And then for my team, all right, I don't buy packs. So what do? You know, I do solo battles, I do weekend league, I do house rules. But for my team, I'm gonna go through my team right now just to show you what I have. All right. All right. So for offense, my MUT 10 selection was Joe Thomas, the left tackle. All right. So people are gonna ask, well, why did you select Joe Thomas? Well, for one, he's a 93 OVR. All right. He was a 93 OVR offensive tackle. He's the best tackle in the game. All right. He's the best left tackle in the game, easily. So, you know, I would get beat, you know, by LT and whoever they have on that left side that would just come through, and they would just get the sack. Now I have Joe Thomas. That happens a lot less. I don't get insta-shedded on that left side like I used to. So I decided I got the MUT 10 Joe Thomas for my free card from doing all those solos for 10 weeks. That was the card that I chose. All right. So that's my left tackle. Left tackle 2, I have Nate Solder. All right. I run a Giants theme team, so he's naturally going to be my backup. But not only is he there for that reason, I also have it because I run a lot of jumbo packages. I run single back, double ace, single back ace, double wing formation. All right. I run a lot of the jumbo packaging, so I have tight ends, offensive tackles on the field, no wide receivers, and I just run over people if I can. All right, so Nate Solder and Marcus Cannon, I have at backups. All right, because then I could sub them in for guys like Evan Ingram, who as great offensively as he is, he can't block worth a damn. All right, he will be insta-shedded. You will get insta-shedded if you have Evan Ingram on those running plays. So I sub him out. I put in Nate Solder. I put in Marcus Cannon sometimes for the Delaney Walker. You know, just to have that extra blocking, that extra weight, that extra strength on my O-line. All right. I invest heavily on my O-line. As you can see, I have pretty much the top guys in every position. All right. I have Brian Waters, Theme Diamond. I have John Runyon, Theme Diamond. I have Larry Allen, Legend. And I have Kevin Maway, Center Legend. All right. Backups, I have, you know, Giants players, Kevin Zeitler. All right. But for my left tackle and right tackle, if you like to run the ball, guys, consider subbing in your backup tackles for your tight ends. Because even these mediocre tackles here, you know, they're 86 OVRs chemmed up. They have higher strength and higher run block than Evan Ingram. And probably better than Delaney Walker as well. So, and they match probably George Kittle in terms of run block, and they have higher strength. So no matter how good your tight ends are, even if you have the best tight end in the game, which George Kittle, I used the 92 power-up pass on George Kittle. All right. So I have him chemmed all the way up to a 94. He is the best tight end overall in the game. Okay. No matter how good he is with his run block, he still only has like an 81 strength for me. Whereas Marcus Cannon and Nate Solder, they both have like 89 strength. All right. With higher impact blocks, you know, and just as good, if not better, run blocking. So they're just going to be blocking much better on that O-line for me than any tight end would. All right. So that's what I do. I like to do a lot of subbing in of my offensive tackles for my tight ends. And then for my wide receivers, when I run, single back ace, or I run a single back ace slot, I like to sub out my wide receiver and put in a tight end so I can do some bubble screens, some misdirection plays, whatever. So I have better blocking on the outside as well. So that's one of the strategies that I do. I suggest heavily investing in your O-line. All right. Whether you want run blocking or you want pass blocking, I suggest heavily investing in your O-line. All right. So that's what I did. Again, Evan Ingram, George Kittle, Delaney Walker at tight end. I have Herman Moore at wide receiver. All right. With the Madden speed cap brawler, he's at 92 speed. With an 88 acceleration, he's 6'4". He plays a lot like Moss, but he's just not as fast. He's not quite as good as Moss. But if you have a Giants team, he's pretty close. I have Tyler Lockett, who I got for almost damn near free. I got him for maybe like, I don't know, 70K or so, because I completed the Ray Lewis set and I kept his card. So I got him for very cheap. Tyler Lockett, very fast. I think he has 94 speed for me right now. Very fast, good catching, really good deep route running, very good card, great punt returner, great kick returner on special teams as well, which I'm also going to get into my special teams in a little bit later in this video. This is going to be a long video. It's going to be probably about 40 minutes, guys. This is going to be a long video, but I got to explain some things. Halfback, Saquon Barkley. There's really no explanation needed there. I think he's the best running back in the game. Now with Giants theme chem on there, he's even better. I mean, 94 speed, 91 excel, 94 carry, 76 catching, 88 elusiveness, 97 break tackle. All right. Backup halfback. If you don't have a good backup halfback, guys, I have Bo Jackson, baby Bo Jackson, as they call him. If you don't have a good backup halfback, you like to run the ball, make sure you have a good fullback. All right. I have Christian Okoye. Do not neglect that. If you like to run the ball a lot, like I do, you need a good halfback or a good fullback that can sub in when your guy gets tired. Okay. Quarterback, we have Kurt Warner. All right. Daniel Jones at backup just for the chem. All right. Kurt Warner for the hot route master. Good throwing stats. I have Go Deep on there for the extra throwing power. Then we have Torrey Holt and Joe Jaravicious. I have Joe Jaravicious at wide receiver 5 for my special teams because he is a very physical wide receiver. All right. And I'll go more into the special teams a little bit later in the video. So that's it for the offense. Defense, we have Eddie Jackson at free safety. Brian Dawkins at free safety number 2. Why do I have him there at number 2? Again, part of the special teams. I'll go into that later. LT, obviously, Giants theme chem. Probably the best route outside linebacker in the game, obviously. Clay Matthews at backup position. All right. Ray Lewis from the most feared. Devin White from the gauntlet. Backup positions for Giants chem. Von Miller at left outside linebacker. Zadarius Smith, I got him for free from the most feared pack, the most feared solo pack, I believe, right? You got the 90 OVR for free. So I have Zadarius Smith there. Pat Tillman at strong safety. Jabril Peppers at backup. Denzel Ward, Stephon Gilmore, Jason Sehorn, and Jalen Ramsey at DB. I have Michael Strahan at left end with DeMarcus Lawrence at left end as backup. Linval Joseph, Damon Snacks Harrison, the hungry man, at our DTs. And then, guys, at right end, I have Nick Bosa. All right, I have the rookie premier Nick Bosa, so I have him for free. Why not use him? Okay, he's good enough to play on the field. I know there's been a lot of bitching about his stats. Yes, they are not great, but you know how EA is. They begrudgingly gave him that 91 OVR because he's a rookie premier. And this early in the season, they hated doing it, guys. They had to. They were forced to. He was playing so good week after week. They were forced to. They had no choice. All right, he's been the best right end in the league easily for the year. So they had to give him that card. I use him. Aaron Donald at backup right now, but I switch it out depending on what I want to do. So that's my defense, guys. I'll go more into the backups and why I have them, but Rookie Premier is starting to pay off. 91 OVR Nick Bosa, Rookie Premier, and at a backup position I have Quinton Williams. He sucks. You can't use his card. He sucks. He's not going to do anything for you. But I have him at the backup position because once he gets his next upgrade, all right, for the chems, for the team chemistry, he'll then add another additional team chem to you, to your team. So instead of lockdown number one times 1 or run stuff times 1, you'll get times 2, and then eventually times 3. So I'm gonna have his card the whole year. I'm gonna have Nick Bosa the whole year. So why not just use them? Even if you just use them for that reason, for the chems, they're free. I don't need to buy any new guys. I'm saving coins. All right. You got to be very judicious with your coin spending. All right. So that's it for my team there. Denzel Ward I picked up for free from the House Rules. Gilmore was free from the House Rules way early in the year. Jalen Ramsey was free from House Rules, or it was either House Rules. No, it wasn't House Rules. It was the solos, I believe. So, I mean, doing those House Rules, you get free players. So, you know, Riley Dixon at punter. I don't need anybody special at punter. He kicks about 40 yards down the field. He kicks maybe only 40 yards down the field, but hey, I don't really punt that much, so to me it's not that big of a deal, all right? If you can't stop someone from going down the field on you on defense, it doesn't matter if you have an extra 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the guy is moving the ball against you pretty easily for scores down the field, it's not going to really matter that much if he starts 20 yards further back down the field. So to me, the punter doesn't really matter that much right now. Kicker is a little bit more important, obviously. Aldrick Rosas can kick from maybe about 34 to 35 yards, around there, around the 34, 35 yard line, depending on the wind situation. But hopefully he gets an upgrade soon, a Football Outsider or something. So, but that's it, guys, for my team. Obviously, at punt return, like I said, Tyler Lockett. Specialist, that's, you know, sub linebackers, really. Make sure you have some good, speedy safeties there so you can sub them out. Team strategy. This is where we go into the coach. You know, go ahead. Don't feel bad about, you know, getting your coach and chemming that coach up, because maybe that might work out better for you. But I just suggest getting John Madden because he's just so good. In my opinion, he's the best route to go. You know, right? And it's John Madden. The game is named after him. All right. So, and I also have my uniforms and my stadium close to maxed out. Each of them, I think, has eight levels, and I'm using them all on the rushing defense. Why am I using the rushing defense? Because you get, I mean, let's be honest here, guys. This is a running game. This is a big time running game. All right. If you can't stop the run, if you cannot stop the other player from running the ball, more than likely you're going to have either a very tough time or you're just going to lose the game. All right. So why did I get this? For extra tackling, you get extra pursuit, you get extra impact blocking. All right. People like to sleep on the impact block. That's one of the key things that you need for, you know, stopping the run or running the ball. So your impact block is very important. You get the play rec +2, the block shed +2 right now, +2 hit power for all of my Giants defenders. So I'm only going to be able to get to tier 7, which will add another tackling and pursuit. But that's it. I won't be able to get to tier 8 or 9 or 10, only because I'm using Madden, John Madden. I don't have a Giants coach. So, but as far as I'm concerned, that's really good. I mean, that's pretty awesome, you know, getting to tier 7 on that. It costs a lot of training, so, you know, but training prices have come down. So don't be afraid to go ahead and get these guys upgraded. Get your jerseys upgraded and get your stadium upgraded. All right? You can put chems on all of them. Your coach, your stadium, and your 2 jerseys. All right? You can still wear any other jerseys that you want for the visual effects, all right? And the coach. You could still keep your, Giants coach or whatever for your visual effect. But for your team strategy, make sure you cam up these guys, all right? And that is about it on that. Let me just go over the chems one more time. I'm using Saquon Barkley, Herman Moore, and Kurt Warner for my superstars. Chemistries, I'm using Giants rushing D. I'm using the run stuff fully maxed out. I have Giants chem 30 out of 50. Power run, I'm close to being maxed out. I'm tier 5 power run. I love to run the ball. Jumbo formations, that's what I love to do in this game. Brawler, maxed out. I have go deep tier 3. Lockdown tier 3. Obviously went through the Madden chems. And San Francisco chem tier 1 just for the strength, which is pretty cool. And that's really about it. So that's my team. Alright. Now, my tip number 3, I guess this will be tip number 3, is your special teams. Don't forget about your I'm not talking about this. Alright? I'm not talking about these guys right here. I'm talking about your actual special teams. The guys that you're going to see on kickoff or on punts and kickoffs. You want guys that are going to be that are just going to be big hitters. You want guys that are fast, that can tackle. They have high speed, high tackling, and high hit power. All right. So who is that? All right. On your special teams, it's wide receiver 5. So I have Joe Jurevicius. He's the most physical wide receiver that I have on my team. All right. So I have him right there. Then on my defense, I don't know why these guys are not loading in, but on my defense, I have Brian Dawkins at free safety number 2. High hit power, high speed, good tackling, all right, good pursuit. All right, those are what you want for your special teams guys. High hit power, good speed, good tackling, good pursuit. All right, that's what you want. So I have Brian Dawkins there. Clay Matthews. This man has one of the highest hit power in the game. Why are these things not loading in? Jeez, it's annoying. But he has one of the highest hit powers you guys can have in the game. And for some reason, it just doesn't want to show me his stats. But anyway, he has 95 hit power, okay? He has 95 hit power. This man can hit. He's got the 95 hit power, and he has the big hitter trait. Also look at the traits of your players. That's who you're going to want to have here. You want big hitters. Brian Dawkins is a big hitter. Clay Matthews is a big hitter. All right. Now, Devin White, I don't think he's a big hitter, but he does have high hit power, high speed. All right. I have Zadarius Smith at linebacker 2 because he has decent hit power. His speed is a little slow, but he was a free card that I got from the MUT, from the Most Feared promo that just ended. So I put him there. I'm not going to go out there and get another card when I already have him there for free. So I have Zadarius Smith there at linebacker number 2. And at strong safety 2, I have Jabril Peppers. He hits hard. All right. Again, I don't know why these things are not loading in my stats, but he hits hard. He has high hit power. I think it's around 92 hit power right now. And then you also have DB4 and CB3 will also be on the special teams. Seahorn is a pretty physical cornerback, so he's good where he's at. DB4 for me, I'm thinking of putting in Pat Tillman in this position. Now, the only reason why I'm not doing that right now is because my lockdown chem is only at 16 out of 20. So I want to keep it where it's at right now for the man coverage, zone coverage. So I haven't done it yet, but eventually, once I have higher OVR players, I will be putting in Pat Tillman here at DB4 for his superb hit power. He has Enforcer on him. He'll cause fumbles, okay? So you want another high hit power guy here. If you can, I suggest putting in Pat Tillman in this position or some other hard-hitting strong safety here if you can afford it, because that'll help you a lot. All right, DB3, DB4. And then I'm not sure if it's DB5. I don't think DB5, but that's really about it. That's who you guys want. Make sure you have good backup strong safety, good backup linebackers, um, with good big hitter traits, high hit power, good speed, good pursuit. You know, so that's who you guys want out there. Then I think it fills out with your tight end or whatever, but I wouldn't worry about the tight end or the fullback. You know, you're not going to find great hit power there or anything like that. So, all right, so that's tip number 3. Do not neglect your special teams. Having a good special teams, if the guy is trying to take the ball out, if he's being an idiot trying to take the ball out with Deion Sanders or Tyreek Hill or whatever, you want guys out there on the field that if they get that hit on him, they have to have good pursuit, good speed, good hit power, and if they get a good hit on them, more times than not, it's going to be a fumble. So that's what you want out there on your special teams. So don't neglect your backups. Do not neglect your backups. Middle linebacker 2, your right outside linebacker, your left outside linebackers. Do not neglect these backups, okay? Those are your special teams guys. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is obvious, I think. Oh, there we go. Brian Waters, he just sold. All right. I sold him for $185K. I got $166K back, and instead of using the Steam Diamond, I replaced it with the Power Up Pass, the 90 OVR Power Up Pass. So there you go. All right, so now we have over 2 million coins. I have more coins than I know what to do with. All right, I have more coins than I need. So what am I gonna do with those coins? We'll probably sell it on the black market. I'll probably sell them off on the black market. I don't care. I'll probably sell them off. I'm going to keep enough just so that I can get LT because he'll most likely be in the Harvest promo. You know, he better be. He better be. I really need an upgraded LT. All right. But my next tip will be when you're playing the game, if you have the time, all right, if you have the time, yes, go ahead, do your solos. When the game first came out, you know, we did the epic solos, right? You did the NFL epics for the free Baker Mayfield, the free Deacon Jones, whatever. If you have time, do these solos to get those quote unquote free rewards. They're not really free. They take time. All right. I love when people say that they're free. They're not actually free. They're taking your time, and everybody knows. Like right now, I'm doing journey number 2. All right. Now, do I need another DB that's super hot, that's super great? No. I already have Jalen Ramsey. I already have Denzel Ward. I already have Seahorn. I still have a 91 OVR Stephon Gilmore waiting for his power-up card to come out, for his next card to come out. So, no. Do I need to go and get Byron Jones that bad? No, I don't. But you know what? I play about 2 or 3 solos a day. I've already gotten through tier 4. I have 52 stars right now. So I'm just doing 2 or 3 solos a day. I'm not going crazy, like, you know, trying to get them all done at once. All right. I don't suggest that. I suggest just do a little bit a day. Do 2, 3, maybe 4 solos a day at most. Because these solos, we're getting to the point here where these solos are almost near full games at this point. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I do them because, you know what? You do get those gold player packs, the all-pro pack. You do get some coins, gridiron pack, and then eventually you get the Journey Master Byron Jones. So, who's not a bad card. He's not a bad. If you power him up, he's not a bad card. He's not a bad DB. All right, he can definitely be out there on the field for you. But I wouldn't rush through these unless you have the time. If you have a lot of time, go ahead, get it done. Get to at least tier 7. Get the Journey Master. 80 training. I don't know what anybody's gonna do with that, but at the end of it, if you're dedicated and you get to 200 stars, hey man, enjoy your completion token, enjoy your all pro pack. I'm gonna wait to see. I'm just gonna go to tier 7, 125 stars, and over time, I mean, unless I have time to waste or whatever, which who has time to waste? All right, you know, I work a full-time job, guys. All right, I work a full-time job, about 6 to 2 o'clock every day. Monday through Friday, all right? But I still find time to get my solos done where I need to, get my daily missions done, get the solo battles done, all that stuff, all right? So if you have time, go for it. Right now, I would just go for the tier 7, get the Journey Master, and be done for right now. We'll find out what EA wants to do with Journey completion tokens. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm guessing it's obviously going to be some special player or some special pack that you're going to get at the end once they come out with some set that you can put it into. Who knows what that's going to be right now, but that's what you can only guess it's going to be. So that's how I approach the solos. I don't go crazy at this point if they're not like a super fabulous player that I need on my team. So, I mean, at the start, I did all the solo. I did Journey at the start. I did, theme builders. I did almost all the theme builders I could do. The theme diamonds, solos. I did most of them. The MUT superstars, etc. So just go through them when you have time. I suggest going through them. Some of them are better than others. MUT Heroes, obviously, that was probably the best one so far. This is where I got my Saquon MUT Hero card. So, do your solos as you can. All right, that's tip number 4. And that also includes, guys, make sure you're doing every week. Make sure you do your team of the week solos. All right. I wish I made this video a lot earlier so you guys knew to make sure you did your MUT 10. But they were pretty clear on, hey guys, we're going to have 10 weeks of this. You have to do all 10. And at the end, there's going to be no makeups, nothing. You're just going to be able to get a free NAT MUT 10 card at that time. And they stuck to it. So team of the week is very much the same thing. However, if you have missed 1, maybe 2 weeks, don't fret. Do not fret. You, at the end of the season, come January, they're going to come out with Team of the Year sets where you're going to be able to put in all your tokens that you collected for Team of the Week each week, and you'll be able to go ahead and get a Team of the Year player for free. All right, so I suggest make sure every week get your Team of the Week done. You only have to do 1 solo. There's only 1 solo, guys, every week. I think it's either 2 stars or 3 stars. 1 solo. And you're going to be, if you do it for 16 weeks, you're going to have a free Team of the Year player. Now, if you miss 1 or 2 weeks, at the end of the year, they are going to come out with solos where you're going to be able to make it up and get like 2, I want to say at least 2 tokens at the end of the year that you'll be able to make up for missing those 2 weeks. So if you did miss a week or 2, don't go crazy. Just make sure you finish the rest of the weeks. All right, if you can. So as you can see, I already did mine. We're at week 9 already. I already did mine. So get your team of the weeks done if you can. All right. So what do I concentrate on every week to make sure that I do? So yeah, I talked about team of the week and the solos, whatever. If you have time, great. But what I do is, number 1, get your solo battles done. If you play it right, you're going to get around 100k coins every week for about 3 hours of play. So what I do is, Monday, I play for 1 hour, get all my the 4 solo battles done for Monday. All right. Come Wednesday, I play for 1 hour, get all these 4 done, and then Friday, the same thing. All right, so get your solo battles done. They're very easy. If you have a good team at this point, they're very easy. Just run the ball, chew the clock. Each game shouldn't really take you more than 12 minutes. Each game shouldn't take more than 12 minutes if you do it right. All right, so get your solo battles done. It's only 3 hours worth of work every week. 3 hours game time for at least 100k coins every week. All right, so that's number 1. I do my solo battles every week. All right, number 2 is Weekend League. Okay, I'm already qualified. Weekend League. Now, I mean, if you're not a great player, if you don't win most of your games or whatever, maybe it's not the best route for you. But if you want to get better in the game, I suggest making sure you play Weekend League every week. You're gonna play against the best competition, like it says. Okay. They things get really cheesy, things get crazy in weekend league. We all know that. Um, so me, I usually get around 16 wins every week. There's been weeks where I've missed it by like 1 win, all right, or I get a disconnection loss, or whatever it is. But every week, oh, here goes the rewards. This should be the rewards that we get tomorrow. All right, so every week you get rewards. I would aim to get at least 13 wins, guys. Get 13 wins each week. I believe 13 wins will get you around, oh boy, I want to say 150K maybe, at least, in value every week. Then you get the trophies as well. So if you can, guys, try to get 13 wins at least in weekend league every week. All right, that's what I do every week. I do at least 13 wins a week. Most weeks I can get 16 wins. All right, depending on time or whatever. Yeah, maybe I don't finish all my games, or maybe I just didn't play that well that week. So aim for at least 13 wins every week. All right, because at the end of the month, these are the kind of rewards you're gonna get. So for me, I think I hit elite rewards for October. So I should be getting 2 82 plus fantasy packs. All right, where you could pick, choose one of 3 in each of those packs. 15 gold players, a 15 gold player pack pretty much, and then 1,200 training. Those are the weekend league monthly reward bonus. Okay, so playing weekend league is very lucrative. Depending on where you win, you probably get somewhere around 200 to 300K worth of value every week. All right, it's a big thing that I do. I do it every weekend as I can. I've only missed maybe 1 weekend this year. Maybe 1 weekend I didn't do it this season. So every week I do my solo battles. I do weekend league. And then if there's a special promo out, if it's MUT Hero Week, Most Feared, I do that promo that week if I can. All right. So those are the 3 things that I do. Okay. Oh wait. Sorry. Not the solos. I do solo battles. I do weekend league, and then there's house rules. All right. So whenever house rules comes out, I make sure I get that done because usually the reward is very good. All right. Now what EA has been doing recently has been getting a little bit out of hand. They've been doing a weekly house rules events, which I don't really like. All right. Because they've not only upped the time that you have to be able to do the house rules, instead of just upping the time to maybe 3 or 4 days to get 15 wins or 20 wins or whatever, now they've upped it to a whole week, but you have to get 100 wins. Okay, so they've gone a little bit nuts, a little bit crazy with it. Hopefully they tone it down again and they make it just a 2 or 3 day event where you only have to get maybe 20 wins or something like that to get the reward. I really hope they tone it down because getting 100 wins, even if it's quick 5-6 minute games, you still might have to play 150 games to get those 100 wins. So you're playing a shit ton of games every week to get that reward, and it's starting to become not worth it if they continue down that route. But for right now, solo battles, weekend league, and house rules. Those are the 3 main reward structures that I used in order to get a great team. And as you can see in my top right, over 2 million coins right now. So if you don't buy packs, if you're not paying to win like me, because I don't pay, I've only opened the Series Redux pack, I've opened only 1 weekly Elite Fantasy pack, and I've only opened 2 level packs, for like the 150 points, those little level packs that we used to get at the start of the game. So that's all I've bought. I've bought maybe $25 worth since the start of the year in packs. That's all. That's it. All right. So I don't really buy packs. So that's how I got this team. I played my solo battles every week. I did weekend league every week, except for maybe 1 week. And then I do house rules whenever they, come out every other week. So that's what I concentrate on. Then after those 3 things are taken out, if there's a promo out there, I do the promo, obviously. And then if I still don't have anything else to do, if I'm really caught up, I like to at least, you have to at least every season of MUT Draft, make sure you do at least 1 season of MUT Draft, so that at the end of the season, if you hit like the gold tier or whatever, you actually get extra coins or whatever. See, here we go, season 2. All right, this is a new season, so I should get rewards. I should get rewards right now, right? Because we're in season, a new season restarted here. So, do I get rewards? I guess I don't get rewards. Huh? That's weird. Because maybe it's different. But I know we recently, not too long ago, we got rewards. If you hit the gold tier, you had gotten rewards. So, I'm not sure if that's what that just was right there, but I know I already got rewards for doing a draft. I hit gold tier, you know, play 1 or 2, whatever MUT drafts at least once every season or series or whatever it is. And at the end of the series or the season, you get extra rewards. So I do that at least once here and there. I don't really play it that much. You know, I'm not big into it. I really need to. I like to play with the players that I know how to play with, and I like to play with the playbook that I know how to play. So I don't really play MUT draft that much. You know, I'm not great in MUT draft at all. So that's it. Solo battles, weekend league, house rules, and then if you have time, make sure you do your solos if you can. And that's it. It's very simple. I don't do anything special. That's it. One thing I don't do anymore is auction snipe. I don't really suggest it. It's not really fun for me. Just sitting on the auction blocks looking at cards. Wow, someone has it up for 150k when I just sold him for 185. That's pretty crazy. I almost feel like buying him and reselling him. That's actually a good price. Wow. Interesting. Well, so anyway, that's what I do, guys. All right, it's no really secret. There's no secret sauce to it here. There's no secret recipe. You know, just if you're pretty decent at the game and you play what EA provides you in terms of getting free stuff, quote unquote free stuff. All right, you get decent rewards for the solo battles. You get pretty good rewards for weekend league. And you get good rewards for the house rules. Regular seasons is another thing you can do. If you're good at the game, you have a lot of time. Doing regular head-to-head seasons can be very lucrative because you can get, you know, like 4K per win in a season. So right now I guess I started a new season not too long ago. 2-1. But, you know, if you have time, go ahead, guys. Do your head-to-heads. The best rewards in the game is the multiplayer rewards. All right. So if you're a big, you know, solos kind of guy, you don't really like to play that much head-to-head. The fact of the matter is you're just not going to get as much rewards. I mean, because the best stuff in MUT is going to be through the getting trophies. All right. You get trophies in order to get your Coach John Madden collectibles or for the Series Masters. So that's one of the big things they said that they really wanted to expand on, and it's pretty true. I mean, you know, you have more uses for your trophies every series too. You know, you can buy packs, or you can buy touchdown packs. You can get the Series Master, Devin McCourty, who's actually a really good free safety. He just doesn't have the hit power that I want. And obviously getting the Madden collectibles. So that's it, guys. I don't really do anything special. You know, I don't auction snipe. I don't think that's really fun. If you like to do it, you like to work the auction blocks, that's something you can do. Sniping cards, go for it. But it's not something I like to do. I just like to play the game. You know, we all love the game of football, right? So that's it. I'm actually going to go ahead and make another video because we're only a couple days away from Harvest, I believe. I believe Harvest comes out on Friday. So I'd be very surprised if they actually don't come out with Harvest on Friday. I'd actually be pretty surprised, because in my view they would be a little bit late. So I think Friday is Harvest, guys. So get ready for Harvest. I'll come out with another video on that, but this video is already really long. Okay. Oh, and I guess there's one more thing. I guess I should show you guys. In terms of winning games, my strategy right now is running the ball and then passing when you have to. So my offense that I run is the run balanced offense. I run a lot of single back ace double wing formation, where you have all of your O-line, your tight ends, and your fullback all at the line. All right, so you have that big front at the line. I run that formation. I run a lot of single back ace and single back ace slot. All right, for the RPOs and the screens and stuff like that. So that's my scheme that I run. Works pretty well. I run Giants defense, nothing special. So that's about it, guys, for what I do to make my coins. Again, solo battles, weekend league, and house rules. That's really it. If you get those 3 things done every week, you should be able to get the cards that you want every week. And you should be able to stack your coins, get your trophies, and do what you got to do. I mean, that's really it. All right. You don't have to be the best player in the world. All right. Doing your solo battles, look up those guides to get those done if you have trouble with them. If you don't have a great team, I know, an 84 OVR in solo battles is really like a 91 OVR team. They lie to you. EA has sliders when you play those solo battles. You're not playing an 84 OVR team. Like, if I go into solo battles right now, unless I go ahead and I play against this first team right here, all right, they say that they're an 84 OVR. That's not an 84 OVR, guys. You're not playing an 84 OVR. You're playing at least a 91 OVR team. Because the computer, the CPU, is going to, every game, it's going to slide certain stats so that your guys either play worse or their guys play better than they are. So you're not actually playing an 84 OVR. So these are lies. I don't know why they don't just show you what they actually are. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's my big tips. Buy only the cards you need. Fill out your team with your rookie premieres if you have them. And do not skimp out on your backups for your special teams. So make sure when you have your special teams out there, you have good backups. Alright, guys? So until the next video, peace out, guys.